Welcome back to Basketball Gaming, everyone, and welcome to the revival of a series that I used to do over my main channel called Wacky Wednesday, where I take a video game series and do cool little glitch showcases on it, and it's usually just been strictly Sly Cooper related, and I do plan on most of it being Sly Cooper still. However, once in a while we'll go look at other gaming series to do some glitch showcases, because Sly Cooper glitches won't last forever. I've definitely found most of them, I would say, just because I've glitch hunted so much. You know, it gets a little bit longer between findings, but today I do have more Sly 3 glitches that I do want to showcase for you guys. I'm not necessarily sure if this is going to be an every week thing. I'm going to try and post every week, but I guess we'll wait and see. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the glitches. Today we're going to be exploring the Outer Islands in Bloodbath Bay in Sly 3. Now this took me forever to find. I was glitch hunting for about 2 hours at the time, and the thing is, I tried this particular glitch, or I guess trick, over and over and over again. I didn't even know if it was going to end up working. To do this, you're going to have to know how to do a certain trick, and I'm not necessarily sure what it's called per se, but just follow along. You're going to want these gadgets. Rocket Boost, you're going to want all 3 levels to Sly's Up Cane Swipe, if you want to call it that, as well as any costume. Your goal is to start from a high point. Activate the rocket boots and hold down that button, and then activate each level of Sly's Swipe, although just get to the certain levels by charging up your cane, as you would do if you're using the spin move. Just the same thing. And then right before you're about to hit the ground on the 3rd level, hit the X button and it will launch you in the air. Now you don't have to necessarily use all 3 levels, it's just that with the height that we're doing it from, it's definitely necessary to reach the bottom. Once you've done that successfully, you want to go ahead and paraglide over to this pirate ship right here. And now this is where it gets tricky, and you're going to have to know how to do another trick as well. Get as far or as close to that pirate ship as you can, and by the time you get there, you'll probably be close to the water. Swipe down with your cane, and then activate at the last frame, or try and do near the last frame of the swipe. Activate your disguise and press X at the same time, because what that will do, it will launch you up in the air, usually with your disguise if you just press the button that activates it, but if you also press X at the same time, it will cancel it out and you won't go into your disguise. I know that was a lot, but just watch what happened on screen and follow what I said, and you should be good. It's going to take a long time to get down, but once you have it, you'll be fine. Now, this is tricky because the pirate ship is swaying back and forth, and you're trying to get to the very top of it, or at least the top row. I mean, you're sort of aiming for the crow's nest, but you're not trying to go in there because you just don't have that height, but get on the little bar right under the crow's nest, and then from there, you can feral pounce over to the crow's nest. Now, that's necessarily where you need to be to pull this off. And this is just, you know, needed to actually get over to the islands. Now you have to do it yourself, which there's just a lot of moving parts to this. Once you're in the crow's nest, get situated on the rim of it, towards this island that you want to go to, and basically do the same thing with the rocket boots. Paraglide over there, and then do the same thing with your disguise. Done correctly, you will be able to land on that island and freely roam around, and it will take a while. This took me hours and hours of rinse and repeat to do. Of course, back then I didn't even know if it was possible, so there wasn't too much of motivation there, but I still did it and was able to eventually figure it out. Considering you guys have directions for it and you know that it is possible, it probably won't take you as long as it took me the first time around, and that was just when I was getting used to those little tricks that I taught you there. And then of course you can get to the other island over there as well, just by doing the same thing. Now once you're over on one of the islands, you're just going to have to use a life or drown yourself in water, and then have to go back and rinse and repeat, because you can't make it from one island to another, they're just too far apart. You can also get to another little island by going over to the Skull Keep, and by getting on this pole right here, jumping at the top, because you can actually land on the point, and just getting over to the top of that big skull. Just do what you've been doing over to that little island over there, and you're free to explore these 3 islands. And these 3 islands are the only ones that I know how to get to at this point. I don't know if I'll be able to get to the other islands at any other point. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Also, have you ever wondered what it's like to go all the way over there? Well, you can't, because the game will just kill you if you do. But that's going to do it for this week's Wacky Wednesday, guys. I hope you all do enjoy. I definitely have more glitches in mind and Sly Cooper content coming on the way. I'm really excited to get back into the swing of things and other gaming content as well. And with that being said, everybody, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.